All right. What's going on? It's Camel Money Beats, and I'm here today with another video that's been highly requested. I get this question all the time. They say, Cam, why is my music not being streamed? I make this music, I put it out, and people are just not playing it, or I have such small numbers, and I just don't get what's going on. Well, today, I'm just going to break down from my opinion and just kind of some general way of thinking about things as far as why your music is not getting played and what you can do about it. Now, there's basically three parts that I'm going to be breaking this down into. So, the first part, as far as why your music is not being played, is very simple that people just don't know that you exist. People are not finding you. People don't know who you are, what you're about, anything like that, right? And it's very easy to not, think in that type of terms. You think that you just put your music out and people are just going to find it and play it and it's going to be great. But then you start doing it and you start realizing that it's not happening, or there's plays, or you see that there's maybe 10 plays, 20 plays, 100 plays. And don't get me wrong, like, it's good to be grateful for the plays that you are getting. It means somebody's listening to your music. But you're not here because of that. You're here because you want to get some more plays. So, number one is to figure out, first of all, who are the people that are going to be listening to you, which is also known as maybe your target audience in kind of the marketing world. On top of that, not only your target audience, but it's figuring out how can I get my music in front of these people, or how can I get myself and my brand in front of these people so that they can listen to my music and go from there. Okay. So, number one is trying to figure out, how to get people to find you, how to get people to discover you, how to get people to know who you are, because there are millions and millions of artists, rappers, singers, producers, whatever you do. There's a bunch of people that are doing this, and you can get lost in just going through this motion of looking up people. And there are people that are constantly looking for the next best thing, the next best artist, all these types of things. So you just have to get in front of the right person and they're going to find you. But without you putting in the work to do that, you're going to have a tough time doing that. Okay. So I'm going to kind of make this video shorter just because I don't want to blabble on for, 20, 30 minutes, because this is a kind of an infinite topic. But to wrap up the first part, make sure people can discover you and people can find you and people can listen to your music. It's got to get there before they can listen to it. So the second part of why people are not streaming your music is that they honestly, even if they find it, right? Let's say you get through that first barrier. Now it's getting people to, listen to more than just the first 30 seconds or first 10 seconds. I know that you've probably yourself, gone through playlists and gone through videos and whatever, and you're very quick to maybe see something and just scroll past it or click next or whatever, right? And that's happening to a lot of other people too. Don't get me wrong, there are people that are getting success and people are listening to them longer and things like that because they've made some good music, but two, there's something in there that's relatable, or they can connect with it, or there's something there that gives them a reason to care or to listen to more. So that is another reason why maybe your streams are kind of low. It's just the fact that you haven't given someone a reason to care. They haven't given a reason to why they should listen to your music and things like that. And that's a big part of what social media and all those things are about, is giving someone a reason to care, giving someone something to relate to you on. And trust me, these topics, I'm going to be mentioning these things a lot in future videos, and I've done it in some past videos, but people need a reason to care and stick around and see what's going on. So your reason number two is, once you just have these people discovered, why should they listen to you, right? These are things to think about. Your third thing that you need to think about is, let's say you even do have a great song and you have someone that's like, what, I really like this person, he's really good, right? Then what happens is you haven't given them a reason to come back and stick around. At the end of the day, like, our attention span is this small, and we can grab something and we can really like it, but we can move on from that just as quickly as we found it. And it's plain and simple as that. So not only do you have to first have people find you, then you have to give people a reason to care, but you got to give reason to people to come back. They have to give a reason to these guys to want to come back to you, to keep listening to you, to keep engaging with you, to keep seeing what you're doing, what's next, and to just be on, who you are, your brand, and just constantly be sucked into your story, into your world. So without that type of thing, they're just going to go to the next person. And without, really understanding what it takes to keep people into your world and into your circle, you're going to just be recycled with everybody else that their song pop up. They might, listen to it, but they're just going to push it aside. So those are the three main things that is going to be important for you getting your streams out. Now, how can you basically tackle these things? It's very simple as far as like the tools that you're going to need. The main tool, which you're going to hear a lot again from me, is this idea of consistently putting stuff out. There's going to be consistently putting out music, and there's going to be consistently putting out content or different things on social media to keep these people from coming back. Because I'm going to tell you, if you keep consistently posting as well, people are going to find you, right? As far as getting people to care, that comes down to the type of content that you're making and the type of music that you're making for them to care or to relate or things like that. So you will be found. There might be some relatable times, but without the consistency, that's not really going to give a reason to stick around. There are people that can, maybe just make one project a year and just make content around that. And it's very doable. But in this day and age, we're so in this mindset of just what's new, what's next. And it's unfortunate that it's like that, because I kind of miss the old days where we got to have a project and savor it and whatever. But there's tens of thousands of songs being released in a day. And, as we have this younger generations coming in, they're getting accustomed to these ideas of these 7-second TikTok videos, and, these songs are getting shorter and shorter, and the attention span and just their idea of, being old, just being sick of this stuff. Like, it's old to them, like after a minute, it feels like, or it's old to them after that day. There's like, yeah, I heard that. What's next? Right? So it's like, you have the option of obviously doing your own thing, and you want to make these timeless pieces that you make something every few years. That's great. You can do that. But I do know that with the way things are going, being able to consistently post up content, post your music, and do things like that is going to be able to get your streams up. At the end of the day, that's what we want, and that's basically what it's going to take. Now, shameless plug. If you're somebody who's looking to figure out how to get this engagement and kind of get this people to discover you, get these people to kind of get relatable with you and your content and kind of connect with you, and on top of that, have them stick around, that is something that I do help artists with and producers with as well, is basically figuring out a system for you, working with you one-on-one, and getting you to a place where you can consistently grow and get new people to come into your circle and stick around. So if you want to do that, you want to find out more information, either DM me or send me a message, send me an email. All of that information is going to be below. And just keep going at it, and definitely hit me up if you have any questions. So that's going to be it for my video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please share this video, and definitely please ask any questions in the comments, and I'll definitely be making more videos in the future. So as you ask questions, it will give me ideas and different things and different videos to make for you. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.